Chronic wasting disease is a really tough one. It's a prion disease. It's not a live organism. It's not a virus. It's not a bacteria. It's a misfolded prion, which all animals have prions. We have them, and so forth. And there's a human prion disease that kills people. And of course, we all heard a number of years ago about mad cow disease in Europe, which is a prion disease. And many years ago, I guess it still exists. There's a prion disease in sheep and goats called Scrapie. And it's believed that the deer chronic wasting disease, the deer prion disease, is probably a mutation of Scrapie that jumped into mule deer at first, and then they have, by various means, gradually spread all over North America and certain pockets. And it's a fatal disease. There's no cure for it. One of the problems with it, as far as making the public understand the danger of this disease, it is very slow acting. You don't have a situation where hundreds of deer die and their carcasses are laying around everywhere. There's huge numbers of buzzards and so forth. It's a very slow disease. It may take 2 or 3 years or even longer sometimes to kill a deer. And so it doesn't really register with people. And as far as having a population level effect to build up enough over the years to reduce a deer population, it may take 15 or 20 years to get to that point, to get enough of a percent of the population infected where it starts reducing the number of deer. It certainly, before that, reduces the number of older deer because they don't get to old age. And that's a big problem as far as the trophy side of it goes. And so it's a big, big problem. And a lot of it is associated, maybe not all, but a lot of it is associated with the deer breeding industry. And they're a small force, but they're a very powerful political force. And they have exerted huge pressure through the Texas legislature on regulations by the Texas Parks and Wildlife